first of the books which I want to talk about, The Meaning of Meaning, a study of the influence of language upon thought and the science of symbolism, by C.K. Ogden and L.A. Richards, supplementary essays by B. Malinowski and F.G. Cruikshank. The edition that I have was printed in 1936. Some people continue to study this book to this day. The important part that I would like to emphasize of all the thousands of different important parts that are in the book is two things. And the first chapter is called Thoughts, Words, and Things, and the distinctions between them. How do you divide them up? In my case, I think of somebody who says something or writes something, a spoken word or a text. Preceding that becomes a thought. And I am of the old school where my teacher used to say, a sentence expresses a complete thought. Now, the words that are in the sentence and the order in which they are, we call it grammar, can express different thoughts depending on how the words are arranged. And ideally, to say that I have a thought, I choose words to express that thought, I speak them or write them. This is communicated to someone else who can either hear or read those words and get the same thought. In my opinion, this is not possible, and we have all kinds of different ways of trying to improve the accuracy of a communication. In this book, the semantic triangle, it's a very famous diagram, that there's a symbol and there's a referent, and he puts the thought or reference at the top of the triangle. So I have somewhat, in my own understanding, rearranged that triangle to begin with the thought, words to express the thought, and then if that is well done, another person will understand what is being referred to. The second important part of this book, to me anyway, is that Ogden and Richards, following this book, went their separate ways. Ogden went backwards in a sense to develop a system of basic English which, in his and my opinion, is the best first step to normal English and also the best system as an international language. Richards went on from this writing into also supporting the use of basic English in the Orient, but also to spend his life teaching students how to retrieve from a text the meaning of the text. And as you can understand, poetry, and that people may have different responses to it, and Richards was more trying to open the students' ideas to the fact that there may be more than one meaning to it, and to be receptive and respectful of the possible meanings. Ogden was trying to express things and in as basic a system as possible so that there would be something to build on, that you learn the basic meanings first and then you can build on them and expand the different senses of the words as you develop your skill in the language. The meaning of meaning. An excellent first step, still remains useful for your consideration to this day.